Hi, everyone. It is Jen and Liz, and
Hello.
hello. We are here to talk about Embrace and Illuminate. This is our January retreat that's coming up. So, you guys have heard us come to you and talk to you about our June retreat that's coming up in Costa Rica. But we do have a series of retreats that are being held locally. They're really short commitments. They're 4 hours or 8 hours, just single day,
Little mini sessions.
little mini sessions. You get a taste of our work, but you also get to do a deep dive in a really short amount of time for a really valuable amount of money. What's the word I'm trying to say? It's not expensive.
Yep.
It's not expensive, and you get a ton of impact. So this retreat is coming up, Embrace and Illuminate, on Friday, January 28th. We're holding it at Zen Yoga in Garner, which is a hop, skip, and a jump from downtown Raleigh. And we are broadcasting online. So if you're not local to us, don't hesitate to still go on to the website and sign up. You'll see the link in the socials here, and it's available. But let's talk about it, Liz. Let's talk about embracing.
Embrace and illuminate. So we both really were drawn to this concept for this time of year. I'm always talking about around the solstice, the winter season. It is time to go within. Sorry about your goals and your resolutions, but at some point in time, you may crash and burn because the energies are not there to support it. And I've done it 100 times. I have set myself up with really big goals, and a few weeks in, I'm scrambling, right? I'm wanting to sleep later. I am wanting to not do the things. And I feel like failure. And so I stopped that a couple years ago
Mhm.
and really rode the wave of what this season is all about. And so we're taking a deep dive into embracing the shadow, what's going on in the muck within, and the energy behind that is so supportive. It's so open for us to do this deep dive work. It's just ready to be purged.
Yeah, it is. The idea came out of a conversation we were having about the Ayurvedic seasons and how we wanted to structure a year's worth of retreats. And Ayurvedically, this is Vata season, which means energy is like, you got the wind, you got the dryness, you've got this like thin veil of energy. It's really permeable, and it allows you to do deep dive work. It's harder to do that in the thick of the heat and the humidity of summer. That's not deep dive time, right? That's when it's important to be light. So we're mirroring what we see in the seasons with what we've chosen to bring to you, and doing deep dive work, going in and looking at the shadow side, like Liz was saying, the shadow side, the old outdated stories, the things that really aren't serving you anymore. That's going to clear the path for you to set those goals in the spring and then be able to meet them. So, stepping out of what society tells us to do, which is to like set these big goals and go start driving to them. It's not supported. It's not supported astrologically. It's not supported Ayurvedically. It's not supported, and maybe if you're down in the Southern Hemisphere, you might have a little more of that available to you. But for us in the Northern Hemisphere, it's just not there right now. So that's why we're choosing this theme. And we'll also be moving through that shadow side to bring in illumination, to bring in light. So say a little bit about that, Liz, about what it is to bring light into those dark spaces.
Sure. So it is similar to the conversations we've had around the restore, right? So in our mini retreat, of course, we will bring movement into. We'll do some yoga. We'll do some breath work. We will open up spaces in the body to allow things to be looser, we'll say, right? To clear out with ease. And then we will fill up with light. And that is absolutely energy work. It is tapping in. We will show you, teach you how to experience that in your own body. And I just want to like tag on something else that you said, and you can ask me for more clarification, of course, but when we are clearing out the heavy, the dark, if you're someone that's like, do I need to do that? I don't know. Is that me? The way that you know that is when you have like a symptom or a thing that you feel like it just keeps coming back. I just keep getting triggered in this way. The same thing that my husband does or my kid does or my business does, it keeps smacking me down and I just can't figure out. I come up with the best action plan. I come up with the best intentions and it just doesn't work for me. That lets us know that you're in this spiral, and it actually looks like this, but that right. The energy is looping and it's because there's a piece that's missing from down here. And so we've got to do this deeper dive and retrieve it. And sometimes that hurts. It's painful. And that's why we don't do it on our own. That's why we need to come see a me or a Jen or somebody else or get supported in how do I do that? Right. So it's not your fault that you're doing this spiral or this loop. It's just human nature.
It is human nature. And it can also look like, you talked about repeated patterns and possibly thoughts. It can also look like pain. It can look like disease that you have in our lives. I've talked about my movement through Hashimoto's, and it looked like chronic disease. It looked like something that everyone says is incurable that I literally don't show numbers for anymore and don't take medicine for anymore. It could look like sinus infections in winter, so many things, back pain, neck pain, muscular stuff. So there's so many ways that we store up stories and blocks and things that are holding us back energetically. And they manifest in all sorts of different ways. And our deep desire, the reason Liz and I are pairing up to do this series of retreats is because our deep desire is for you to be thriving, for you to be feeling vital, feeling like you do have lightness and energy and buoyancy and like, you're supported. We want you to feel supported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we invite you, if that calls to you, you are invited to experience this mini retreat. We would love to support you. Cleaning out the mud.
And the mini retreat is men and women. So our June retreat in Costa Rica is just for the ladies, but our mini retreats are open to everyone.
Yes. So you can be entered to win a free seat, either virtually or live in person.
That's right.
By commenting below, liking our pages, and tag your transformational bestie.
Yes. So all the ways, like you can find our business pages on Facebook. You can find our business pages on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube. You can tag your transformation bestie, the person you want to bring with you, or your business bestie, like Liz and I call ourselves. You can make comments to engage with us, and we'll, of course, comment back. Any of those ways, you'll be entered to win a free seat to this retreat. And we are giving away a free seat to our Costa Rica retreat, which is a big deal. So it's like you could win $100 value. You could win a $2,700 value. Who knows what's possible?
All things are possible.
Yes. So thank you for watching. Anything else?
Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend.
Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. We will see you again next week.
Yeah.
Bye.